Yo, what's up, you guys? It's your awesome dude 900 here, back again with another video for Marvel month. Hope you guys enjoy my new glasses. I just got them this week. So yeah, let's talk about Avengers Endgame. It may feel like an eternity away, but actually every second that clicks by on that clock, we are getting closer and closer to Avengers Endgame. And guys, the hype is real. We should have about 3-4 months before that comes out. It's in February. It comes out at the end of April. So this is like February 7th, so I'm just going to count February in. So it'll be February, March, April. I'm going to count April because it comes out at the very, very end of April, the very tail end of April, like April 27th. So we have 3 months, my dudes, 3 months before Avengers Endgame. Now, if my math is correct, that's around 21 weeks. Super excited, so ready for it. But yeah, as the title of this video suggests, it is time to talk about my top 10 most anticipated events that could happen in Avengers Endgame. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Let's go. Alright, my dudes, coming in at number 5 is going to be A New Age. Now, this is really more after Avengers Endgame, but it's going to begin in Avengers Endgame. After Avengers Endgame, this is going to be a whole new age for Marvel. The old heroes, like Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Black Widow, Hawkeye, those guys that are the OGs that have been there since the beginning are sadly going to have to depart from the spotlight and paves the way for a new age of superheroes to come in, like Ant-Man, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and a bunch of other new superheroes that they'll bring in. Hopefully Kamala, maybe Miles Morales, maybe Nova. There's a lot of cool superheroes that the Marvel Cinematic Universe could bring in. And I don't specifically think that these heroes are going to die. Any of the original Avengers are going to die. I actually think that a couple of them might, maybe Iron Man and Captain America, but they're going to keep Thor around. They're going to keep Black Widow around, and they're going to keep Hawkeye around. And yeah, I'm just really excited to see what they have in store for this new age of Marvel. Are they going to keep the comedy? Are they going to go a little bit in the darker route? It seems that they're actually doing the opposite of that right now. They're straying away from the more dark and gritty DC kind of stuff. They're saving that for the DCEU, and for the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they're keeping the light-hearted comedy action kind of movies, which is actually what I like more. And what I'm really happy about is that DC is starting to go in that direction with Shazam. So hopefully DC goes on that right track too. But we're not talking about DC right now. We're talking about Marvel. This is Marvel month, my dudes. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see what Marvel has in store for us in this new age of movies, and hopefully it's good and they have another prosperous 10 years ahead of them. So, since Thanos had such a big role in Infinity War, I think he's going to have a much smaller role in Avengers Endgame to pave the way for more heroes to get the spotlight in Endgame, like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Because, like I said in the last entry, this is gonna be their last big outing before they depart from the spotlight of the MCU. So, yeah, but it is going to be interesting to see Thanos when we do, because in Infinity War, he got what he wanted. So, there's really nothing else that he wants and he desires. So, really, this might be a chase after Thanos kind of movie and get revenge on Thanos kind of movie. But if he is in this movie and he does have a plan in this movie, his last plan was very meticulous and good. So, I think that I am very excited to see his next plan and what he has next for our universe, if he does have anything else next for our universe. Now that he took out half the universe, he might try to conquer it, to, like, maintain order, and he will be able to oversee everything and make sure everyone is maintaining order and not, going off and trying to get their wife or son or whoever was dusted back. So yeah, really excited to see Thanos in this movie. I think the most that conquering the universe plan, what's left of the universe plan, would be very that would seem like the smartest option to do next. So that would seem the most logical. That's the word I was thinking of. The most logical step to take after taking out the universe. So, the number one thing that I am excited for Avengers Endgame is resurrections. Avengers Infinity War definitely gave us a huge surprise ending at the end of Infinity War when Thanos snapped his fingers and brought half of all life out of existence. So yeah, at this point, all that you can see from the trailers, obvious, and we knew this was going to happen. Obviously, all the heroes are trying to get the Fallen back. Now, this is going to be 5 years after the snap, but they're still trying to get all the heroes back, and they're still trying to find ways to take down Thanos. Now, my question is, how did Tony Stark survive in space for 5 years? I mean, like, to survive for 5 years up in space, he would obviously need a lot of materials on that ship. He would need a bed to sleep on. Actually, he couldn't just sleep on the floor. He would need oxygen, so he must have had like some kind of either oxygen tank or oxygen vent on that ship. He would need heating so he didn't freeze. He would probably like either know how to make a fire, or the ship would have had heating on it, and he would have needed water, which they probably had on the ship. This was the Guardian ship, so Peter probably had like water, food, and he had, yeah, those would be all the essentials that he would need. Like, I mean, like, we have, like, pillows, blankets, but really we don't need those to survive as long as he had, like, heating and cooling on that. Probably not cooling, just heating, because the cool would come in from space. So, if he had heating on that ship, he should be fine, and it didn't look like he was very comfortable on that ship those 5 years that he was on there, so he probably did not have a bed or pillows or any of the nice luxuries that we have here on Earth. But my question is, was Nebula with him on the ship in the first place? Because Nebula was on Titan with him. So she could have been on the ship in the first place. We just didn't see her on the first trailer when Tony was talking to Pepper. But we did see her on the ship with Tony in the second trailer. So either she landed on the ship and she came to help Tony, or she was with him on the ship the whole time, and she was just trying to help Tony find another way to get off the ship, and then Captain Marvel will either come in and save them, or they will find a way to get back to Earth, because we did in the second trailer see Tony along with Captain America on Earth. But crap, we're 4 minutes into this and I haven't barely even talked about the resurrections yet. So, how do I think they are going to resurrect all of the fallen heroes? Well, there is multiple ways that they could do this. My best theory is that the heroes are inside the Soul Stone. Their souls are still inside the Soul Stone, so they will somehow be able to get the gauntlet off of Thanos and be able to somehow either crack the Soul Stone open, or Bruce, or Tony, or if Captain Marvel's really smart and brainy and, or intelligent was the word I was thinking of in Captain Marvel, then she could think of a way. But the best characters that are very intelligent and could think of a way to get the Soul Stone, the heroes out of the Soul Stone at this point are Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. So, yeah, they created a sentient life form together with Ultron. They should be able to somehow crack a stone open and be able to save all the heroes, right? And one of the reasons why I think this is because Thanos was inside the Soul Stone when he talked to young Gamora. So it's confirmed that Gamora's soul is inside of the Soul Stone. And so we think that maybe... So I think that maybe all the other heroes could be inside the Soul Stone too. So yeah, let me know your comment. Let me know your thoughts down below. How do you think the heroes are going to be resurrected in Endgame? Do you think they will be resurrected? I highly doubt that Marvel would go that ballsy and not have the heroes be resurrected. Another way that they could do this, another way that they could actually resurrect the heroes, I just thought of it, is going back in time with the Time Stone to before Thanos snapped his fingers and stopping him then. But I feel like that's been done to death. I just feel that, not in the MCU, but I just feel that I've seen that kind of plot point before. And I think that I've seen the kind of soul trapped is in a plot point, but it as a plot point before in other shows and movies and stuff like that. But I just feel that they could find really creative ways to go into the Soul Stone and find out where the other heroes are. And yeah, there's a lot of other things I'm excited for in Endgame as well. Like the quantum realm will be really exciting, seeing all the heroes go inside of their the time travel aspect, if there is time travel in it. It was confirmed in the first Avengers Endgame trailer that Scott Lang, sorry, I went blank there for a minute. That Scott Lang went back in time into the 80s, and then to before the Avengers were formed back in the 80s. So he must be like stuck in some kind of time loop, which would be really interesting and really cool to see how they get him out of that and what times he could have gone to in that time loop. If he went to other times, it may have just trapped him in the 80s and not let him out. So, yeah, really excited for this movie. Hope you guys are too. 3 months, my dudes. 3 months till this movie comes out. That seems like a really long way away, but really, it's not. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited too. This is your Awesome Dude 900 saying, peace out. Avengers Endgame. Let's do this. Woo!